Hello, YouTube.
Hey.
I'm the voice of Dog. Welcome back to Killer7. With me I have drunk future friend and probably sober Killer MC.
Can never tell with me.
No, I can tell with you, and that's why I said probably sober. Because you didn't tell my mother to go kill herself or something. I don't know.
I never said that about your mother, voice of Dog.
That's true.
I never said that about your mom either. I just said that about MC's mom.
Fuck this! Let's play cards!
Cards? I love cards.
I'll play cards later. Well, we'll see what's happening. Last time we played, I did a stupid thing and got lost for a bit, but I know exactly where to go now.
Yay.
I think it's that way. Yeah, it's this way. Imazaru, what do you have to tell us today? I'm sure it's really exciting. And really important. I bet we would be totally, completely helpless without you. Alright, wrestling moves, got it. Done. Dead end. For people who wanted to see Master Smith in action, you will appreciate this cutscene.
Yay. Finally, the action.
Alright, Mask.
Doesn't even put down his guns. That's how pro he is.
Doesn't need to. That's the start of the luchador.
What's in your right hand, Chico?
Please don't. This is just a...
Put your
47
arms
as a chef?
down.
Oh no, it's just some anime.
No, it's not like that. This gun is a...
Don't move, amigo.
Please, don't shoot.
Stay still.
Ah!
Sure, whatever.
Did he just headbutt that bullet?
Cleaning up. Our head chef always tells us that an ideal kitchen
That's
is a
just what
kitchen
the
clean
mask
enough
does.
that you can lick the floor. Anyway, it's the least that I can do for them.
The others, the chef, the waiters, where are they?
Those guys with the strange smiles. You saw them?
It's dangerous, Aki. Get out of here.
Awesome.
So, it's one of the few times we get masked dialogue.
So that character should never die then, because he could just headbutt bullets and shit, right?
Well, he's not really good with bombs.
That's his
And
problem.
unfortunately, that is all of our enemies.
I mean, I don't think this luchador can really fight against weird-ass anime things.
I mean, it depends on what manner of anime things. And this game has quite a few anime things.
It's very
There's one really... Well, there's a couple of really anime things in particular that are probably some of the funniest things in the game. But we're a ways away from all of that.
Yeah.
Just some hints for the grand future here. Anime's involved.
Anime...
Make you getting up.
There will be anime. Don't worry, guys. It'll happen. I promise.
Hooray.
Yay. New smile? What do we got? Another smile! Not another smile! Gosh darn it. Oh, I gotta remember how to fight.
How do I do this again?
Well, these guys are a little tricky because you can see their weak point is wobbling all over the place.
I'll just shoot it.
Alright, fine.
We'll get some blood out of it.
I hear a running dude. Running away!
Hello, CPT3. Welcome to the chat.
Welcome. Yoon Hyun,
Hey,
what pearls of wisdom do you have? No, I'm not even gonna bother. A feng shui
Wow.
map.
that's incredibly disrespectful, dog.
Alright, fine, I'll talk to the... What do you got? Mr. Smith.
Gotta remember who your friends are. You can't just shun Yu Yun.
Yun's been with you from, like, birth on. He's been a close family friend.
Do not shun Yu Yevon. He will turn on you, and then you will live in 1,000,000,000 years of sin.
Wow. It's the nerdiest reference you'll ever hear in any Voice of Dog video. Right there.
Video games? So the feng shui map, you know feng shui, you have the turtle in the north, you have the blue dragon thing in the east, the phoenix thing in the south, and the tiger in the west.
Thought that was a dinosaur to the north.
Sure. It's an
dinosaur.
It's an adamantoise, to be specific. The west house, this was the tiger. Did I already forget? It's possible.
West was tiger. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I like how your guy just could not stop trying to run into the West House.
I'm gonna get that micro smile before he sees me.
Nice.
What do you want, Iwazaru? It's very, very bad. Oh, this is actually kind of relevant. Yeah, I mean, that chef just surrounded by blood and bodies, a little suspicious. Just a tiny bit.
No, I'd say we can trust that man. Let's transform the Killer7 into the Killer8.
That is a long tiger. Holy crap.
Ah, my favorite meme.
The long tiger, yes.
Hot dog tiger, I love it.
Oh, I think they're breeding those now. I think you can get them.
Oh, cool.
Cross between a wiener dog and a tiger. Actually, that sounds awesome. I want that. What button was it again? Not that one. Right, my buttons are switched.
Oh, no.
Right. I was trying to be fancy and do the thing with the
just
stuff.
shoot them instead of doing that.
Alright, fine. I mean, I don't have any problem shooting them, so... So we have to go to the 4 houses and do the thing with the shutters.
Oh.
In correspondence to the feng shui map. Pretty simple puzzle.
Remember, north it was a dinosaur.
Yes.
I mean, I'm glad that you at least know where to go, because I remember when a friend of mine played this, he was just lost at this for like weeks because it's such a maze.
It's not a maze, it's a big circle.
Well, I mean, last time I played, I got a bit lost, and I played this game only a few months ago.
You've got blood.
Good luck!
Good luck!
Hey, the Yakumo. I'm mentioning that document again, that special document that does things.
I'm sure it's really important.
I'm sure I mentioned it last stream, but it's one of the plot MacGuffins that I actually kind of like the idea of because it's applied in interesting ways. The Yakumo will allow the United States to rule the world. Just a piece of paper. Oh, it's Black Warrior. Excuse me. I have offended the feng shui gods with my insolence.
The Black Warrior, some weird-ass snake turtle.
Yep. Sure. Whatever.
Ah, some weirdest snake turtle. That's my OkCupid profile.
Oh, that was the ad I answered? Fuck.
What?
Oh, that was bad.
I didn't shoot at
dog.
Yeah, I know. Guys are gonna be eating your words when I do good at this game someday.
I can't trust you with jack shit, dog.
Carrier pigeon.
Can't even trust you with this pigeon.
Hello, I am Helga.
I don't want to call them on you. Consider setting up a payment plan for that $100. Okay, so Travis, the ghost that we see rather often, is the first person the Harmon Syndicate killed.
Mm-hmm.
It actually is kind of hard to read these sometimes, at least with the screen so small.
Yep, you can't stop shaking, I can tell. Stop shaking.
Pigeon, stop, please. Just settle down for one
Maybe
minute.
maybe next time you should take the note off the pigeon.
Pigeon, dictate me that note. Oh. Oh.
Shoot it.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. And if you get thin blood, it's blood.
Okay,
Oh,
That-
oh no.
that was his down attack, and he did that because the enemy was on the ground. But he did that automatically as I was shooting the dude.
Good.
Interesting.
Remember how I was trying to do that last stream and I couldn't?
No.
Completely forgot this game. It's true. Look at that goofy dragon in the background.
Hey! Ah, it's Iwasaru! What's up?
Hey,
Oh,
you wanna
man.
hang around, man?
I didn't think you were in the feng shui, because that outfit is just not optimized at all, dude. Azure Dragon. That is some goofy-looking dragon, that's for sure.
Hey.
These drawings are great. I mean, this puzzle is a little, I don't know, tedious, but at least, you know, the art's nice.
I've seen this puzzle a few times before, actually. Like, but only in Japanese video games for some reason.
Well, because they know American people don't know shit about feng shui.
Well, I think it's more that it's like a Buddhist thing or something that's just often put into video games.
Not sure what the
Honestly,
origin of
I
it
would
is.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's only here because of the level. Like, you know, for thematic purposes.
Yeah, in one of the games I saw though that like signifier was like a swastika. So,
What game was that?
I think it was Famicom Detective Club or something.
Famicom Detective Club?
Alright, so essentially, like, I was watching Game Center CX, and apparently there's this Japanese-only...
Oh, yeah. He plays a lot of Japanese only, which,
Yeah.
you know, makes sense, but I never watched
But-
those episodes because, I don't know, feel like I wouldn't appreciate them as much.
I don't know, I still think they're interesting, because he plays through a lot of murder mysteries, and in general it's always kind of neat to, like, see these things that weren't really available, like in Nintendo of America.
That's a sort of genre of games that I didn't get into until, like, Phoenix Wright came
Yeah,
to America.
so
Ah,
that-
crap!
So that's always interesting to see.
Yeah, actually, that does sound like a... I would check that out. It's
Yeah.
Famicom Detective Club?
I think so.
Okay.
I think, like, on the Something Awful Game Center CX site, like, one of the genres is just mystery game or something.
Oh, wow, he's done quite a few of them?
Yeah, he's done, like, 8, I think, at this point.
Wow. Has he ever played any of the Phoenix Wright games? They're kind of long-winded, so I wouldn't expect it.
Yeah, they're a bit too long. And also a bit too modern, you know? I don't think he's ever actually done, like, really modern games.
I feel like the most recent game I've seen him play is, like, Mario 64.
Yeah. Actually, it's Killer7. Just hasn't been translated yet, dog.
God, that would be great.
Schmuck.
Yeah, that's a very good series. For those of you who haven't seen Game Center CX, it's quite entertaining. It's like watching your Japanese uncle play Nintendo games.
Yeah. It's just
We
a
all
let's
have
play.
that Japanese uncle.
And they do a good job of, like, hyping up everything. It's like, oh no, will he be able to pass the Waddle Dee in the first level of Kirby?
Yeah, like, the narration is very overdramatic.
The narration is really what makes that. Like, if it was just, oh, wait, I'm sorry, it's well, no, we can talk during rave time. It's okay. Yeah, the way they narrate it is just very skillfully done.
Yeah. Because, as it turns out, people who are in the television industry are probably a little bit better at, like, making things more exciting.
I know, right? Because sometimes he's playing things, and it's like, I feel like this shouldn't be entertaining, and yet it kind of is. Oh, it's that time again!
Oh, no. It's right.
God, I wish I could roll up and down staircases like this.
I'll give you some back problems eventually.
Snake and Raiden, they just face plant. Khan has mastered the stair rolling.
Hey, Ty, wanna be in call? Super happy fun call.
Yeah, Ty, if you want to get on this, just let me know.
Yeah.
I mean, only if you're knowledgeable about Game Center CX, of course. That's what we're just going to be talking about.
I'm just gonna keep talking about how you should be playing Yoshi's Cookie instead.
Yeah, yeah, I should be. Let's be honest here. So, Dead Ghost.
Hello,
Hello,
Smith.
Smith. Of course, this means it's boss time. I'm going to guess we're going to need Kaede. I don't remember which boss this is, but we'll see.
That's what you always say.
Kaede is good for the one-on-one boss fights for this reason, because they always start pretty far away from you.
What about the 2-on-1 boss fights?
Those aren't very common. Phantom Smile.
That 6.
What about the 0-on-1 boss fights?
Happens when you have to fight yourself. I guess good too.
This really is not much of a boss.
Quick, shoot it. Shoot it. Just shoot. Don't hesitate, shoot. Yeah.
So
This next monster, you shoot it in the head until it dies.
the another smile is really not very interesting. One part of its body is going to be larger than the other, or be different from a regular smile. That's the weak point. That's all there is to it.
Tasty.
That one,
Tasty.
that one had a nice little hairdo or something, so that's you can shoot it in the head.
I think he just wore a sunflower.
That smile was stylish. Let me tell you.
After the speed smile on the first level, it's kind of disappointing, but there are better ones. Oh no, this guy's showing up again. Is there another boss? Actually, that's pretty likely.
We'll let the rave zone and everything.
I must keep shooting. Well, if the boss involves shooting, then no one shoots faster than Khan. So, we'll just use him.
So, in other words, why would you use anyone else than Khan all the time?
Because he can take very few hits, and because Dan is also very good.
Because if you're Khan, you're not Mask.
Yeah, that's the problem.
There are certain types of smiles, like later on in the game, when the smile diversity goes up, you'll find that Khan is not always the best choice for things. Oh, and we're Harmon now. Now, the answer is, why aren't we Harmon all the time?
Why can't you actively pick Harmon?
Cause he's in a wheelchair. Oh wait, does he have a retreat turn? Yes, he does. And it is slow as hell. Yes.
I turn when I damn well feel like it.
Fantastic.
I was hoping he'd do some silly flip or something. Just like
that would be
wheelie
amazing.
And twist around.
If he just goes on one
Just
wheel.
lean back and let the gun flip him over.
Actually, yeah, Mr. Red White is correct. The Phantom Smile will teleport to you if you hit him anywhere else besides his weak point. So, he actually can be a problem if you don't know how to handle him. I'm gonna get my windows right here. There we go.
Do I use Windows?
Hang on.
Whoa.
Whoa.
This is some trippy ass shit this game is pulling on me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to give you psychosis, future friend.
I'm freaking out. Okay.
I can't help
Oh no,
this.
broadcast smile.
Okay, there we go. Alright.
We've been expecting you.
So, we're gonna go meet
If you
Mr.
will,
Fukushima,
like
the
this
guy we're
way,
supposed to
please.
kill. And
Mr.
we're being
Fukushima
escorted
is
in.
waiting for you inside.
Seems rather nice of him. Oh, trying to assassinate me, eh? Well, come into my office.
We have an appointment.
I think we do.
This guy is so important, you have to book your assassination attempts like 8 months in advance.
I always wanted to be a tea master. It's
Oh God,
one of the
I think I
reasons I
remember this
chose
scene.
this profession.
Which profession may that be?
You're an interesting man, and you ask a very difficult question. Perhaps it's a sense of humor that can only come from someone who lives his life on the edge. I wanted to become a politician who could be a true leader, but the world of politics was like a stage where people only acted. They were merely actors playing the politician.
Did you ever think of becoming an actor?
Well, it just so happened that I got a call from the government asking me if I wanted to become an architect for them.
Architect? You mean to design and devise?
Yes, I took the offer with delight.
Is that the only thing you do, Mr. Fukushima, the founder?
Could you bring us some refreshments?
Certainly.
It's a really old story. Union 7, a group made up of 7 young men, drew up the Yakumo Party cabinet policy. The heat of factional politics eventually broke down the Union 7. It was like a warm welcome in the world of politics. It became clear to me then, this country didn't have what it took to compete with the rest of the world.
It must be wonderful to have such a bright secretary.
Not as bright as you, Mr. Smith. Thank you.
Hand over the Yakumo.
Lady, where are your manners?
Action wheelchair!
Huh. She couldn't really
No.
shoot a guy just going backwards down a straight line.
No, he's too fast on his wheelchair. You can't get away from him.
I can't shoot this man in a wheelchair. That would be dishonorable.
I love that scene. It's just so slow conversation and then just
A
wheelchair
lot of great
getaway.
lines in that scene.
They talk a bit about the Yakumo
They were
there.
just actors acting actfully on acting stages to act. They invited me to be an architect. Oh, you mean like metaphorically? All right.
Well, no, that's what's funny is that Harmon kind of calls him
Design
on,
things, yes.
but Harmon actually calls him on that, and that's what I like. It's like, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the metaphorical thing, or are you talking about like being a politician?
Or did they actually want you to construct a building?
We can't tell when we talk.
She is hot.
Did you design the Transoceanic Highway? I still want to know who built that. That's a fucking miracle.
I know! Who did that?
We built a bridge that crosses the whole Pacific Ocean. How does that work?
I think one of my favorite things about in general, like about the Killer7 cutscenes, is that somehow, despite how awkward the voice actor sounds, it kind of fits in a way.
It's like how Silent Hill works. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
How
yeah.
the pacing is so jilted and odd.
Or like the acting in Twin Peaks, how there's just, it's just slightly off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that just,
It's not like The Room off, where it's like, Jesus Christ, someone who doesn't
Yeah.
speak English wrote this.
It creates that kind of dream feel where nothing is quite what it should, but it resembles what is going on.
And they didn't even have to talk backwards.
Like, for some reason, like, for example, Harmon kind of just sounds like he's having actual difficulties, like, saying anything.
Harmon, honestly, like, is my favorite of all the, I don't know, voice actors in the game, just because of how he delivers all his lines. It sounds like it's painting him, and it all just comes out in this gravelly mess.
He's so old.
He's just so old.
So sick of this.
I can barely wield this god killer sniper rifle anymore.
So old and dying of something.
Of old?
Just old.
You know what's funny is I really have no idea what this means for the plot, that the guy died even though he was our target.
Well, it means we don't get paid.
What if we just say we did it?
Sure you got the balls for a shootout?
Maybe we have to go hire whoever shot him as a new personality.
Julia
the
is
Killer
like
8.
muttering under her breath about how fun it is to kill and how you're going to die and how we're going to shoot each other. Ready? Start shooting! This is a boss fight, people. This is how boss fights work in this game. You just stand a few feet away and unload. Oh no, I have been shot.
Not doing a very good job.
This may be the dumbest boss fight in the game.
Yeah.
Gaming history.
It's
It's dumb too, because essentially you just switch the con and you win.
exactly. But I was thinking, like, this might be kind of fun if there were cover and, like, you had to get as many hits in during a time limit. You know, if there were the ability for either person to avoid damage.
Honestly, I think this would not be so dumb if the time limit wasn't a full minute!
Yeah, it's like, you get the idea within the first 6 seconds or so. Alright, guys, I'm not sure if I won. What do you guys think? Let's see. How did this
Tally
go?
up your score. What?
Oh, it does.
Hello, space.
Oh, we're gonna get a tally. Let's go to the tape.
Let's rotate the board.
Oh, I don't think there's much of a contest here.
And now she dies after I shot her 161 times.
It's just all the
Yakima
adrenaline,
destroy
you know?
your country. Back off before you get hurt.
The 100 crack shot of the North Star.
Well, I'm not gonna miss this character, that's for sure. And that was part 1 of Chapter 2.
Yay.
I'm going to split video here.
So we accomplished absolute